Hi, I'm Jane. I live in Utah by the Wasatch Mountains. I wanted to show you it worked. It worked really well. This is seeds, most of these are zinnias, done in an apple bag, potting soil, put outside. I think these were started the beginning of May or the end of April. Let's look inside these. So I have a date on one of them. It says 4/22. Look at these. These are zinnias. Aren't they beautiful? I love it. It worked very well. These are zinnias, I think. This one's starting to look like something besides a zinnia. No, that's a zinnia. And then this is a reused Ziploc bag. These have holes in the bottom, and then just a little bit of hole at the top. This one says zinnias, done in potting soil, 4/22. So I think these were all done on the same day. Look in this one. Zinnias. This one is something else. Oh, we got a Gumfrina and straw flower done 3/21. And then this one, look, we even have some coming out the edge. This one is done, I think it's done at the same time as the others. Isn't that cool? I'll be doing this again. I am really happy with this. And it's easy to collect if your family buys a lot of apples or reuse Ziploc bags. The cool thing about the apple one is it already has all the holes in it. You just need to make a couple holes at the bottom. So, yay, it worked. See you later. Bye. So I lied, I'm not done. I'm going to do some weeding right here in front of this really gorgeous bed with the Japanese maple. I have some spaces, and I'm going to plant out these zinnias from those bags. So come along. Right here in front of my dahlias and my roses and my peonies and iris and this gorgeous Japanese maple, I'm going to do some weeding in front, and I'm going to plant those zinnias. That should be really glorious along here. And I don't have any type of edging yet because we were going to put in a sidewalk, and I don't know if it's going to be a sidewalk anymore or if it's just going to be a pathway. So let me get this weeding done real fast. Oh, look at this! One of my first peachy kind of, this might be concertina. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, these are about to burst. My iris and my dahlias. I just spent some time weeding the front. All the weeds go to my rabbits. I think my sinuses are having issues because my throat is sounding like a frog. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant those into that area. Why would I do it this way instead of just self-seeding? A lot of the time, zinnias, cosmos, marigolds, a lot of those annuals that are really easy, they're so easy to just self-seed. Last year I did marigolds, not in the bag, but in a, I think I'm going to cut this open and just use this bag once. Well, it'd be, a couple times at least, but one thing about the jugs is I think they're easier to get them out. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Might not be that hard. I think I would rather cut it. Anyway, what I was saying was I winter sowed marigolds, and they were in this section over here, and I'll put some video or pictures on the screen. I was so impressed with the winter sown ones that I wanted to try it with everything. Look at my beautiful dahlias coming up. I have a new rose right there. Some more dahlias planted in the front. Finally coming up. Do I see? Oh, right here. There and there. I'll show you my lilac in a minute. Isn't this pretty? And this still looks really scraggly. This is the Dusty Miller, but it's coming back. So So I gotta cut that back actually. All right, back to this. Let me get a knife, and then I am going to plant them along here. So maybe the plastic is not reusable as much as other things, but it's still reusing it at least once or twice. These ones are a little bit leggier. All right, let's see what we get. All right, let me put some more in. Yes, I do them in clumps, because that's how I do them with all my winter sowing. And we're just going to water them in and see how they grow. They're a lot more hardy when you winter sow things. They can handle a lot more. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all of these now. These ones are winter sown Sweet William. I might have waited too long to put these in the ground. Does that look like a sunflower? That didn't look like a zinnia seed. Are these sunflowers? No, it's zinnias. Hopefully I have it in the camera right. Sometimes I get to planting and I don't even notice where my hand is. So I'm trying. Okay, let's put some right here. This time I'll look through the camera and make sure that I actually got it while I was doing it. I think I'll break that one up into a couple of different clumps. If you winter sow, do you guys winter sow annuals? I don't know why that thought was very new to me. I was winter sowing a whole bunch of stuff that could handle the cold, but I never thought to winter sow things like cosmos and marigolds and zinnias because they're so easy to direct sow. But did you even see that? I don't know if you saw that. But they're so hardy. And when you start them by seed, they're great. And I did that too, doing it all over. A lot of things like that pill bug comes and eats everything before it even gets up all the way. And it's really frustrating. Okay, let me get more going. This is what happens when you don't catch a weed growing up with everything else. Look at the size of that beast. My rabbits will like it. So Kim's helping me, thank you. So I'm going to do the Gomphrena and straw flower one. And I actually am going to rip the side because it's too hard to get these out like you would with a jug. And so what I like to do with the ones that are really close together like this is I like to do clumps and then kind of bury. And then take a little bit there, pick out a clump. Look at, can you see all these roots, Kim? Aren't those cool?
A lot of roots.
A lot of roots.
A lot of roots.
And then you go like that.
That's correct.
This one's an apple bag, and it's Cosmos and, not Cosmos, zinnias and marigolds. So that's pretty cool. Try to take out those weeds. And try to plant some in. The key to living in, oh, that looks like a poppy almost. Weird. The key to living in the desert is to get a lot of water and a lot of mulch around these. There's another weed. Take that weed out. I hope you can see my hands. It's hard to plant at the same time. Okay, so we're going to take another section. Can you see my hands? I keep looking through the camera so that you can possibly see my hands. Oh, these are so cool. I am so excited. It's going to look so good along the front of this bed. I mean, it already looks like amazing. But, you know, a whole package of seeds. These might have even been $1/4 or free off a trade. It's going to look so good over here. Looks like some grass. Let's pull it out. Whoop. Let's get like that many and let's put it in there. And then let's cover it up. Now we're going to have some clumps of color. Gonna look pretty. Time to water it all in. Oh, I didn't put any over here. These look like they're spread out a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just put them all in a clump. If I can get them out of this. It might have to be, there we go. Oh, look. Oh, 2 clumps. I broke it in half. Still looks good though. And then what I do is I kind of put my shovel there and then I pull it out. I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's hard to record with one hand. Guess what? I'm getting a tripod. I'm going to order one. And hopefully you guys can see what I do a little bit better. Okay, look how nice that looks. Okay, I think I have 2 more bags to go, so I might as well put some in here. So this one does a little more waste, I guess, but it's not really waste if you're reusing all this plastic. All right, let me go get the last 2. So I've been ripping the sides down and then taking it out. My sinuses and allergies are bugging me. I'm really impressed with these apple bags. They're just so easy. They're too easy. I should have known about them a long time ago. Let's see if I can get it out without destroying it. Okay. Left hand. I get a reward. A reward? I get an award for doing that. That looks good. Now let me look around. Like this section. This could be the last one here. Can't tell if that's a weed or not. Weed. Hopefully it wasn't a marigold. Okay, last one. We're going to get it in there and then I'm going to pull out the water. I will set a sprinkler, but sometimes this is even better. Kind of just soak their roots. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then I'll set the sprinkler. See if I can do this right there. And then it will kind of sprinkle on those too. Boy, I got my squats in today. I got a lot done. This is going to be so beautiful. I'll bring you back in a couple months and update you on this spot. And maybe my sinuses won't be so horrible, but you know. So let's see if you can see it again. All the way right there, and the garbage. Try it, it's really fun. See you later, bye. This is the next morning. I wanted to show you how well they look watered in. Aren't they beautiful? I'm gonna push that one in a little bit more. They look so good. These guys are long and lanky. Get in there. Get in there. Good job. Look how pretty those look. Keep them watered, and then they'll put on a show for you.